Morning guys, so Monday the 31st of August, so we would call it bank holiday, Monday, the last day in August 2020. Struck me that you know there's many days that can be similar, there can be similar dates, but we never have Monday the 31st of August 2020 again, so it's unique. It's a little bit cooler than it has been this morning. I think we've probably all noticed the temperature's dropped slightly, and it is lovely just seeing Willow sort of just really comes to life. It's just like tiny bit of coolness, and she's running all over the place. There's lots of squirrels around as well down in this park. She keeps seeing them all over. I noticed it's got lots sort of going on. My head, lots of things I'm thinking about, things I've got to do with work. Got an induction sort of day about different ways of doing things in relation to the college work and some of those courses and stuff that they've been talking about, so that's sort of in my head. I've got to sort. I'm going to have to take my car and blow one of the tyres up, but I think it's been a slow puncture for a while, so that's in my head. I'm going to have to get hold of that, go to the garage and get some tyres. I was just really conscious of a lot going on in my head about, stuff I need to get on with, I need to do, going to be doing. I became quite mindful that it can feel this week as things begin to sort of get busier, it can feel that little bit overwhelming if you're not careful. Just that bit of breathe, need that bit of breathing space, as I've mentioned before, which the walk always really is good for. But also with having it's another squirrel, lots go on in your head. It's more important than more important than ever really to just break it down one step at a time, which sounds really obvious, but sometimes you can let things run away with you. So one step at a time, one thing at a time, make it manageable chunks. And also I think that accepting there are some things that you may just have to go, do you know what, that's just going to have to be for another day, even if you want to perhaps get something done and sorted by the end of a particular day. I think also going, it's okay, if it's not life-threatening, so to speak, then just breathe, give it a bit more time. And just do some things to sort of, feel that you are slowly ticking things off, getting through stuff. And you're breathing through, literally just slowing breathing down, breathing from and into the stomach, and taking those big deep breaths. And also, this isn't rocket science, guys, by the way. I mean, it's like, right now I'm reminding myself of what I do and still need to remind myself that is important to do, which is the what am I grateful for. These are they're small things in the big scheme of stuff, in a way, but at the same time they're all the small things that make a big difference. And when you start to get a little bit overwhelmed or a bit busy in your thoughts, it's easy to almost forget the basics. So the being sort of mindful of what I'm grateful for is another important step that reminds me of the good stuff that I have going on, that is present and that I notice. Oh, I might see another squirrel. You're sniffing away out there, Will. I'm well. Got task of there's in part of the garden. It's quite a long part of a section of the garden where there's a lot of soil, but there's a pear tree, and it attracts majorly. Attracts all these wasps. We've been putting some sheeting down over this soil. I've tried to get rid of as many weeds as possible because it's just it's a big patch actually, and it's just never ending otherwise. So we've more or less covered it up, apart from section by the pear tree, because gosh, when we tried to get over that corner yesterday, the wasps were like incessant, and they're all literally in the pears, on the juice. So my idea was, well, I'll go and try and pick perhaps some of the pears up, or get rid of them, because there were quite a few dropped on the floor, before perhaps it warms up a bit, or I'm hoping the wasp might have just, well, disappeared. Or, yeah, so we'll see. I'm hoping my plan works, but you know, you can have plans and ideas, but doesn't mean it's always gonna work. Certainly the plan was to try and get rid of them, pick them up yesterday, and then realised that they were already out, and it was like, yeah, didn't really fancy getting stung by them, so you can have plans, and you can have ideas, and you can think about how you're going to approach something, and then you have to sort of see whether that will work or not. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. And if it doesn't, then you have to come up with another idea. Being flexible and open to adapting and changing your plans and your ideas. So guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Have a moochie mindful meandering, whatever other type of Monday you want to have, and I shall speak to you later. Bye.